Hey you guys, I just did my brow routine. Easy tutorial, easy for you to do. All the things that I use will be listed in the description box below. And if you like to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. So first thing you want to do is you want to start off picking your eyebrow pomade. The eyebrow pomade I'm using is the e.l.f. Lock On Liner Gel Cream, and it's in the color espresso. You're going to dip a little bit out and then dab the excess off in the top. Then you're going to start to outline or trace the bottom of your brow. You're going to do small strokes. If you don't know what you're doing, small strokes works the best. Small strokes straight to the back, defining your brow. If you mess up, you can kind of wipe it off with your finger as you go along, like so, like that. And once you get it to your desired look, you're going to start with the top, continue at the top, and you're going to define the top of the brow and connect it to the bottom at the point or arch point, whatever you want to call it. Once you fill that in, then you're going to take the remainder of the pomade that's in the brush and fill in the inside of the brow. When you get to the front, you're going to do some stroke up flicks, like little up flicks, or flick the brush upward towards the sky or towards your hairline, and then fill in with the spoolie. You don't want to go too harsh because you might wipe off some of the pomade. You're just going to slightly blend it out to get that ombre effect in the front. Once you have completed that, you're going to clean up any mishaps you have done with your finger. Then you're going to move on to concealing the brow. You're going to get your desired concealer, preferably one that's closest to your skin tone, for the bottom of the brow define, or to conceal the bottom of the brow. The color I'm using today is LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn, and what I like to do is add some to the back of my hand just to warm it up. And then we're going to go in and start to conceal or define the bottom brow to give it that clean up look, fresh cut look, what I'm going for. Again, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to do small strokes, works the best. And the brush that I'm using is my Morphe M213 brush. It's a small concealer brush. It's small, so you can get into very detailed spaces, if that makes sense. I can get as close to the brow line as I possibly can without messing it up. Then you're going to drag the concealer all the way across to meet the other eyebrow and to conceal that side also. This just gives you the reassurance that your brows are even or aligned. One is not higher than the other or wider than the other. Just gives you a double check. And any excess eyeshadow that you have, you can always drag it down to your eyelid and use it as an eyeshadow base. And when you get to the top of the brow, you're going to go in with a slightly darker concealer. And you're going to do the same thing. I find that the concealers with the applicator works best. See how smooth that went on? And you're going to do the same thing to the bottom. You're just going to line the top up. You're going to bring that all the way across and connect it to the other concealer. But I like to do that with my brush. And I take my brush and I go in and try to get some of the excess concealer off if I put too much on. And I just drag it across like so, like that. It's gonna give it that sharp look, like you just got your brows cut. Then once you get it to your desired liking, you're gonna get you a fluffy crease brush or whatever kind of brush this is, a blending brush, and you're going to blend out the excess concealer all around the brow just to clean it up, give it that look like they're naturally yours. A clean crease brush or blending brush preferably. The last thing you want to do is get a blending brush that already has makeup or product on it and you start concealing it, and now you got color in your concealer and then you're going to have to start all over. So we're just going to blend this out. If you made your brows too thick, this is where you clean it up some more too. You just go back in with the concealer that's already there and just keep going back and forth to make sure you got it to your desired shape and desired thickness, and blend it out. Get rid of those harsh lines because you don't want to have the concealer looking caked up. You want this to look as natural as possible. Like these are your brows. They're coming out your skin. You just got them sharp. Like your brows just got a shape up at the barbershop.
This is the finished look that you're trying to achieve.
So this is the finished look that you wanted to achieve. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching and have a lovely night. See you in the next video.
This is the finished look that you're trying to achieve.